G'day everyone. G'day, got Jason and Robbo there hiding in the background. We're going to be watch out tonight because Jason's got control.
Hey.
Robbo has kindly offered to give me some pointers on turning gonks, and I've accepted his kind offer. So I'm going to turn one, and then Robbo's going to give me some suggestions on how to save time, I guess. So,
well,
how you going, Cat?
I shall. G'day, Cat. She was there before, so
yeah, waiting patiently in the background.
Yeah. Alrighty, so this is just a bit of pine.
We'll do the first one between centres because you've got it set up, Sid, all right?
Yep.
Got 5 watching. I suppose one of them's you, Sid, so that doesn't count.
Probably.
So, Robbo, what's the average time for you to make one of these?
I don't know. You'll find out shortly. Take that curve right down to the bottom first, Sid. Right down. Because it's got a flat bottom already,
yep.
You can sit it straight onto that.
I thought that just as you said it, actually.
That's your first time-saving bit.
Yep.
G'day, Rob. How are you? Rob CP's in.
Hey, Robbo, how you going?
What is that, Rob? He's going to make a Gronk. Is that what they're called?
Yep. Gonk. Not the dark.
And yeah, sorry. Go. Robbo's going to give Sid some pointers, but Sid's going to make one first, and then Robbo's going to make one, and then back to Sid. And I'm trying out the co-host function, so I can do everything. He doesn't need to touch the mouse anymore.
Yeah, so I've given Jay control.
Ah, that's not good, Rob. Yeah, I got 2 vertebrae fused in my neck.
So
Yeah, nasty.
I'll introduce you to Robbo. Rob?
Yeah, Jay can switch cameras and everything. Yeah, that's
This
me.
is Robbo.
Hey,
You have to swap your DP over now, Robbo.
well, by my reckoning, that took about 6 minutes, 7 minutes.
Yeah, I didn't look at when I started, but it's under 10, so
Yeah. So, and then you started with a round bit. So,
yeah.
all right. Okay, this is the way I'd do it. Oh, wait on. This way's slow. Oh, yeah, Jesus, this is devil.
Hang on, Tommy.
It doesn't
Tommy's
normally
just
make
coming
that clunk,
right
clunk noise.
Tommy's just come in, Robbo.
Okay, Tommy.
G'day, Tommy. How are you? Ah, that's better. Just take it straight down around, Sid, with your roughing gouge, which you've done.
Yep.
Now, I notice that you keep using the skew chisel to plane it off. Don't even worry about that. Just mark out where you want your marks and put them down to full depth. Now, even before I picked up the skew, I'd take this part off with the roughing gouge to get it down to size. So just a peeling cut straight in.
So
So you
while you
wouldn't
got
mark.
roughing in your hand, you do everything you can with the roughing gouge sort of thing.
Yep, that's it. Now, if you want to, you can even round this over with the roughing gouge while you're there. Then pick up your skew. Get your cuts down in here. That one. Work out the end of your jigger here. Now, you tend to start right at the top to get your taper, right? You're better off starting down near the end of the taper and cutting your taper right out.
Okay, yep.
Just saves a lot of time. Now to put the knob on the top, give yourself clearance again. Just there for where your knob's going. Take this down. Now it's hard work to try and get the skew up into that corner. So use your spindle gouge because you're going to put the knob on the top here, and you put the bevel behind the rim there, and just take it down like that until you've got room. Then you can put your knob on the top here. Or you can make the hat whatever shape you like.
Yep.
I'd stop there before I cut it off. Drill your hole in it for your nose while it's on the lathe because it's easier.
Yep.
And you can fit your, then you can sand it all up, and then just grab your skew and chop it off.
Cool. Yeah, that's all right.
And there we have it. That camera makes it look a bit sort of squishy. That
Yeah.
All right, try that, Sid. That big bit was just a bit odd. What size are they? They're only 45s or something, aren't they?
No, they were 75s when before I rounded them.
Oh yeah, right. Yeah, so I'm using 70 by 70.
About 60 across now.
Oh yeah, yep. Right, just pick up your roughing gouge first. Yep. And you know roughly where your hat brim's got to go, so you just sort of rough down to that first. Now to peel that out, you've got to turn the chisel so it's perfect. That's it, dead flat like that. And start from the end, don't start from in the middle.
Yeah, I've got me blank too long.
Yeah, I know, that was the problem with my other one too. Just practice that peeling cut coming in from the end. And don't forget you've got to leave enough room for a brim. Rob must be watching another channel, I think.
That comment come up when you were turning.
Yeah.
Oh, look, what? What are you saying, Jay?
No comment.
Turn the flute towards the works, Sid, not away from it. Round that way, that's it. That's better. But what can happen is the back of the chisel can get caught on the bulk of the timber and skip it sideways.
Oh, righto, yep. That makes sense.
Second part of that, I'd agree with there, Rob. But Sid's on his way to becoming one.
Working on it.
So it's much easier if you give yourself relief on the skew chisel to go down into than trying to go into a blind hole.
Yep.
The same on any chisel, actually. You need to have relief.
That's a relief.
Yeah.
What kind of relief is it going to be for Sid tomorrow?
Sorry? Yeah, I won't be on it all on Tuesday. Mother-in-law's funeral, so
Yep, that's fair enough.
There's the beauty of this. I can do that, take it off, put another one on, and come back and drill them afterwards too.
yeah, that's right. Yeah, as I said to him, in lots of 10.
That's the trouble with the old pallet pine. It doesn't.
Yeah, it tends to be very chippy. Now, can I just have a look at your spindle gouge for a second, please, Sid? the nose on it. Yeah, that's a good shape for this particular job. All right. Now I'll show you another little trick. I'll just rough this one down. Wait on.
You know how to win friends and influence people, Robocop? Yeah, Tommy,
Yeah.
only just got a notification because I only just put it up.
I'll make a long-bodied one this time. No, I'll make a big hat so I can show you the idea. See the angle of the skew, Sid?
Yep.
You tend to close it right down like that.
Yeah, I was just looking at that.
Right, I'll just change cameras in a second. Now, this little flat section there can be a real problem to get into. Now, this is shaped about the same as what yours is.
Yep.
Okay. What you do is you use this part of the side here. Like normally you're cutting right up here on the nose. Or
Yep.
up near the nose, right? Like this. Now that tends to leave little ripples down it. But if you turn it over so that the flute is absolutely shut and set the bevel against that rim there and lift it up there, you can use it like a mini little skew chisel. And you'll end up with a better finish down there.
Okay.
It's almost as good as what
Are you cutting on centre or above centre there, Robbo?
I'm cutting above centre.
Okay.
I'm not sure if this camera will pick it up, but we'll see. No, it won't. So I'm up above centre, but I'm cutting in the centre of the wing on this side here. So I can get right into that corner there. And get down into there so you're not leaving little ripples or anything on it. And you can tighten this right up in here then, right into that corner. Easier when I don't try to slow it in when I don't try to show it in slow motion. That's what I was trying to say.
Yeah. When you're doing it from muscle memory and not trying to think about it to show someone what to do.
Yeah, that's right.
Same as doing a truckie hitch.
Yeah.
If I don't think about it, I can do it, no worries. If I've got to show someone how to do it, I'll balls it up every time.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, I reckon they'd be good sellers at the price that I said, $15 to $20. If
Yeah,
you
and if
can
you can
knock
bang
them
them out
out,
in 5 or 10 minutes.
yeah, if you can knock them out in 7 or 8 minutes, that's even better. The advantage is if you cut them square across the bottom here, like so. If they're
Yep.
square across there, all you've got is your drive mark in there, and that doesn't really matter anyway.
Well, it's hidden. It's not on display, so.
No, well, that's right. That's a great cut, isn't it? Yeah, that's right, Rob. Rob says, I'm guessing it's just practicing Robbo's techniques for Sid now. By the time Sid has made 100, he'll be under 4 minutes.
Right. Better angle, Robbo?
Yeah, it's slightly better. Take another quarter step to the right. Now pull the chisel around into your side. That's better. It cuts so much cleaner there, that's all. That's all it is, Kat. It's just practice. And doing the same thing over and over again. Now again, Sid, I'd take another half step to the right. Your feet should never really stop working when you're working at the lathe. Now to get down into that corner, rather than turning the chisel around at right angles to the work, you just slide it up the work a little bit and bring the bottom, the short corner into play so it goes down into the corner. So you get down to about there. Now start bringing the handle towards you and twisting the chisel so the short corner gets in.
Woodworm Paul has just come in. How you going, Paul?
Yeah,
Yeah,
good
Paul.
Paul. Can you just zoom that overhead camera in a bit, Sid, or not?
No, I can't. I can bring it down closer. Maybe. It's only a webcam, but it's washing out a bit, isn't it?
Yeah, it certainly is.
Hang on. Won't be the same angle, but the other camera might give you a better picture. Is that any better?
It's probably a bit bright in the light, I think, is what's causing it. But that's okay.
So which camera would you prefer?
That one for the moment. Now close the flute right down so that you can't see any of the flute at all, and you cut about halfway up the wing, not towards the point. It's a little bit of a balancing act.
Yeah, so they're coming. Yeah, the shavings are coming off right in the middle of the wing.
Yeah, that's it. And it should be leaving a reasonably good finish behind it.
Yeah, not quite up the skew, but not far off. There's no lines on it.
Yeah, well, that's what you're after, because a piece of sandpaper will soon fix that.
Yep.
Yeah, you're right, Kat. It is a little bit of over glare from the lights. I'm just glad that Sid hasn't got a follow spot in his shed. He might be in it.
About the only thing I can suggest, Sid, is you get a little bit of cloth and drape it over the light so it kind of drowns it out a little bit.
Yeah, I might try that later. Just try and disperse like you're making a camera box.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like you're putting like you're putting gels over the top of them,
Yeah,
to use the technical term.
a disperser.
No, in stage they're called gels. Yeah, that looks pretty good. You happy with it?
Yeah. Yep. If it hadn't been pine, it wouldn't have had little chips out of it. So.
Yeah. Well, like I say, sandpaper can soon fix them anyway.
Yeah. Oh, that's cool. I now don't know, unless I was doing a two-piece, I don't think I'd go into a chuck.
Yeah, well, why bother spending 2 or 3 minutes getting the tenons and everything right when you can do it all between centres?
Yeah.
And Rob's saying on some cameras you can adjust the exposure.
Yeah.
Oh, breakfast of champions.
Yeah, look at that. Let's
Post and
educate the
Vegemite.
internationals.
Oh, toasted Vegemite.
Yeah.
I'm jealous.
I'll put you back on full screen now.
I'm on. Yeah.
Yeah.
Rabbit food.
I feel
No,
sorry
not
for you.
rabbit food. Not allowed to have anything with fibre in it.
Yeah. Oh, I think you're liking that cut.
Do wood chips count in that fibre diet? No fibre diet?
Only if I swallow them.
You have to learn to keep your mouth shut. Yeah, good fun, eh, Sid?
The cat was watching last time when you were doing some, I reckon, Robbo, and her comment was she's got to be a lot less gentle with the roughing gouge.
Yeah. Roughing gouge can be a versatile tool sometimes. G'day, Mike.
There you go,
Fancy
Mike.
seeing you here. I'm disappearing for a minute, Sid. I'm going to put the kettle on. I need a cup of
Yeah,
tea.
no worries. Hey, Tommy, go, Mike.
There you go, Sid. I think Tommy might have set a bit of a challenge for you. He said he was turning Christmas trees yesterday between centres and not even leaving any waste on the tailstock. So
He's just showing off.
yeah.
Yeah, but what about the hole from your tailstock? So there would have been a bit of waste.
Yeah.
Yeah, Robbo's got me back.
Oh, I see. No, yeah, not leaving enough waste at the tailstock. That can be a real hazard. You've got to have a little bit there. Otherwise they fall out.
Yeah, okay. My bad. Missed the word.
Of course, I've never done that. Like hell.
I thought you were going to say, "Don't ask me how I know."
Well, that would have been the next obvious statement, yeah. Take a half step to the right, Sid. So as you bring that chisel around further. Because I'll tell you what, I don't know what some of the medication's doing to me, but my mouth is that dry half the time that I can't even raise a spit. What you making now, Sid? Christmas trees? Oh, no.
No. Just a big hatted gonk.
Oh, yeah.
That's the beauty of them. You can do pretty much whatever you want.
Oh, that's right. You can put top hats on them, bowler hats, whatever you like. You can probably even make them bald and nobody worry about it.
The most dignified ones have bowler hats, Robbo.
Definitely.
I've got him sitting up here. He can sit here and watch.
Well, I'll show you in a minute when I finish making my cup of tea. But I've got a gnome that everybody, I found it on the side of the road, believe it or not. And I got it sitting up here in the corner because when I had employees, they all reckon it looked like me. So I was keeping an eye on everybody.
That's pretty scary because you probably are.
Yeah, well,
Bit like the voodoo doll.
Yeah.
yeah, I hope Dark's going all right. I watched 10 minutes of his video the other day on the YouTube thing, and I couldn't work it out. So I thought, well, this ain't for me.
Oh, that's that tube mate thing.
Yeah,
Is that the one that Wayne and all them keep posting up, but they've got X number of views and all that sort of stuff?
I
Yeah.
have no idea.
Yeah. It wants to get it wants to know the last time you did everything, you know. That's unless you got thousands and thousands of subscribers, I don't see much point in it, to be honest. It's not that hard to keep up with a couple of hundred subscribers coming to your channel over a couple thousand, is it really?
Well, there we go.
Very cool.
It is. Thank you, Robbo.
It's all right.
That's very handy. I'm not, yeah, like I said, I don't think I'll even worry about putting them in the chuck now unless I'm doing a two-piece one where I've got to put a hole in the top of the head to pin the hat in or something like that.
There he is.
Oh, yeah? No beard, though. Just long sideburns.
Oh, yeah, just long sideburns, but so. Yeah, they reckon it look like me. He was painted at one time, but he's been sort of weather exposed a bit. Sort of like me, you know.
So he's placed in the right spot then.
Yeah.
We've been going for 45 minutes, Sid.
Yep, I'm going to have to go in a minute and go for my walk with my wife, so
Yeah.
she'll be home in a minute, I'd imagine. I'll just change the definition on the camera to see if that makes any difference. Did I do that on the...
No, that's probably worse, if anything.
Yep. I'm just looking at it while I was doing it.
Can you just leave the piece of wood on the lathe so you can see it there? And that's the brightest object.
Yeah.
I don't know if
So
you
you
can do
actually use
anything.
little video cameras, don't you, Robbo?
Sorry.
You actually use little video cameras, don't you?
Yeah, it took me a while to get the lighting right, but
So I might... So that's the camera I was on.
oh yeah, it's that fluoro, I'd say, that's causing the problem.
Yeah. So I put something in between the camera and the light below that to disperse the light a
Yeah.
bit. Yeah. Can I?
And just a bit of like ice cream container or something.
Just turn that one off and let's have a look. Yeah. No, you
can
must
go
have
back to
another
that
light.
other camera.
The other camera.
Yeah.
No, it's still bloody bright. You got another light there somewhere, Sid.
Yeah, there's two here.
All right, try turning it off. That, in my opinion, is better than a lot of them. I know you probably can't
Yeah.
see the work now, but
I can't see anything, but there.
yeah.
How about if you had a light that was in front of the camera instead of behind it?
Yeah. Hang on.
G'day, Chris.
How you going,
Dodds
Chris?
from up in Queensland's on. Yeah, they're neat little lights, those things.
Just got to get some power for it.
Oh, I'll see as Pete mentioned Christmas trees.
Uh-oh.
Put a little smaller tub on it. I never put the top. I never put a pointy top on Christmas trees, mainly because kids are playing with them.
No, that's worse.
Yeah.
It's great for me to see with.
Yeah,
I think the video cameras you get options with exposure and stuff too, don't you? So you can.
yeah. I must
Yeah.
admit, my video cameras I just set up on auto.
Yep.
And also, too, Sid, are those lights are linked together, aren't they? Can you just unplug one?
Hey, no, they're switched separately. I've got one on and one off at the moment.
Oh, okay.
So that's both off.
I've got
That's one
mine linked together. Oh, okay.
Yeah. No,
Yep. I've got mine linked together, so they're on the one on-off switch.
yeah.
But I know that when sometimes when I had it in the other shed, I couldn't have the light on because it was too bright for people to see, but it was too dark for me to not see.
Yep.
Tricky balance.
I mean, it doesn't make any difference through the day because there's enough light in the rest of the shed.
Yeah, they haven't got zooms on them, Rob.
No, I haven't got Zoom. No. If I start doing a few more lives and stuff, I'll have to look at getting a webcam to put up there, the video camera to put up there so I can zoom it.
I reckon he should learn to turn by braille cat.
So, give us a
Yeah, I
look
was
at that
looking at,
tree then.
Hey?
Give us a look at that tree then. Very nice.
I was looking at a photography site the other day on YouTube, and they were showing how to make a photo box for taking photos of your pieces.
Oh, yeah.
And they used like a calico cloth over the side of the box with a LED light on the outside of it shining in, so it sort of spread the light.
Yeah. Yeah, light box.
Yeah. So I might try and do that. That wouldn't be very hard to do. It's only a piece of bloody wood at each end and a bit of cloth strung between them.
Yeah.
It'll still give me light to work with. And
what you do is go and pinch one of the small crate pots and take the top out of it.
Well, two of them.
Put calico around the outside of it.
Yeah.
Or cheesecloth.
Yep.
And Chris has got the obvious answer.
Everyone's been really helpful. Oh, just make the Gonk bigger. Yeah, well, there you go. Yeah, and the LED light's quite bright as well, so. Right, the boss is home, so I better be heading off. All right, guys. Thank you very much, Robbo. You're on mute if you're talking.
My pleasure, Sid. I try to help everybody.
No, that was good. Thank you very much. Certainly a bit of practice now just to get the cuts a bit refined, but the idea is really good.
Well, you try to cut down chisel changes as much as you can.
Yeah. Yep. And like the bottom of the head's not too bad regardless, because you hide a lot of that with the beard anyway. So it really is just getting the hat right. Okie dokie. Thank you very much. Thank you everyone for coming in and having a look. And hopefully it won't be too long before I go again. Thanks, Jay. Thanks, Robbo. I'll
See you later,
see you
everyone.
later.